Welcome back to Launch Your Light. I am so excited to be recording another episode for you here. Today's topic is going to be really powerful for the people who feel stalled at the idea level. I'm going to break down for you what you can actually accomplish within 1 year of Daydream Business School, of being in the school with us. Because here's the thing, most people are actually hopping around. They're coach hopping, they're program hopping. They're on YouTube trying to watch videos to help them with their problem. They're taking random challenges. They're following random things online. And that energy is spread everywhere. You're actually all over the place. You've got great ideas. You've got the vision. You know the mission. You know you have to do something with it. And then you're just trying to duct tape things and trying to put things together and throw it out there. Hey, we've all been there. We've all done it. But what I've done after 10 years of helping female entrepreneurs and 7 years beyond that in corporate and another 7 years beyond that in helping soul businesses since I was a teenager, I've formulated all this into a business school, into a journey for you. So I want to break down what could actually happen in a year with us. What could actually happen energetically, cellularly, soulfully to you and your vision if you spend just one 12-month period with us? 4 seasons, baby. Let's dive in. Right. So, what I want to do in this episode is really break down the timeline of transformation that I see over and over again with the women I've worked with in the last 10 years. So, whether you're just getting started or you're already neck deep in ideas, I want you to know this. You can build a soul aligned business in a year. But it's gonna take a year. I think a lot of people are like, I can do this in 60 days, right? No, you can move a lot in 60 days. But unless you've actually got the strategy and the map and then the support to do the damn thing, you're not gonna be able to move much. And I'm also here as the Capricorn generator to say to everyone, this shit takes time. It takes time to become that next person. It takes time to step into the next level you're in. That has honestly been the hardest part in the entrepreneurial pathway. It's not the strategy and doing the damn thing. It's that cellular shift into the next version of you because we're always evolving. You know it. I'm not talking just mad energy here. I'm talking we're humans on planet Earth. We evolve. It's an organic, natural process. You bet your bottom dollar the same thing's happening when you start a small business, when you become an entrepreneur, when you're ready to become the vessel between heaven and earth and get that idea that won't leave you alone onto the planet. Okay, so let's dive in. This stuff is deep, but you can do this in a year. I want to show you what you can actually do in a year if you come in to Daydream Business School. I help women design and create businesses that feel like them. There's a level of authenticity that I bring to my work. I also teach women how to do one that supports your lifestyle. And I also am here for the women who know they're here to help in really deep, powerful, real ways on the planet. So I'm not just here to talk about business, and I'm not just here to talk about spirituality. I really help you go from soul to strategy in every step of your business. So I'm going to walk you through what's truly possible when you say yes to your vision and show up with consistency. Circle that, write that down and circle it. You're going to hate to hear this. Consistency, but also heart and willingness to be held and seen. Those are some of the biggest blocks in this entrepreneurial path. So let's start at the beginning. What can you accomplish after just 4 weeks? Feel free to open up a notebook and take notes. When you're with Jamie Gray, take notes. These notes will be available in our school under this class because this is going to be so good. I'm putting this in our little roadmap area for anyone new coming into the school so they can also sit there, and those notes will be in there. After 4 weeks, the women feel one word: clear. Imagine feeling clear. You've stopped spinning in circles. You've stopped trying to do 14 things at once. You've learned about my seasonal strategy method. I've run you through that most likely in a private session. Everyone that joins the school automatically gets a private session with me, and everyone usually likes to use it for that, the seasonal strategy method. And I help you map out the year based on what the seasons mean for you, how the seasons align with your ideas and projects. And I also include restful times, and really actionable times of the year. You got to figure out what the year looks like for you. I help you do that. And what we do is from there, we choose one project to focus all your energy on as we enter into the season we're heading into. This clarity alone is a game changer because now your energy has a direction. You're not all over the place, like I explained at the beginning. You've also started to name your vision out loud. You've gone beyond the thinking about it and talking about it. Now we're starting to bring it down the manifestation current. And if you're feeling that, you need the idea incubator, right? I have two sister systems in Daydream Business School that are absolutely revolutionary. I use the manifestation current and the liberation current to either help you heal or to bring your ideas onto the planet. You gain access to all of these programs in the school. At this point, you've figured out and chosen which one of those you're kicking off with. If you're the person who has a million friggin' ideas and none of them have happened, I've most likely told you, go get into the idea incubator now. You're not hiding in a notebook anymore. You're remembering that your ideas matter, and you're tapping into the frequency of your soul's purpose regularly, daily. So even after just 4 weeks, the fog is lifting and you're rooting. This is power. We start to really keep your energy focused in your own channel, in your own field, and on your projects after 8 weeks. This is the point where people start saying things like, wow, I've never stuck with something this long before already. Or I can't believe how supported I feel. Or, oh my God, these Friday calls with these women are so inspiring. It keeps me coming back. It sends me into my weekend so fired up. I really feel aligned. Because by now, you've taken aligned action, even if it's messy. I'm a mad scientist, baby, and I teach my women to be the experimenter, be the scientist, be the artist in the art studio. Get messy, get in there, but it's your stuff. You're not floating around in the world of what should I be doing? And we're past that. We're past that. Maybe you started a free offer already by 8 weeks. Maybe you love it. I know my opt-in. I have a free offer. I've got to get this out. Maybe you did your first live stream. Maybe we're feeling so aligned and so focused that we can actually channel some energy towards our audience into platforms that feel really aligned. I also am going to be a teacher who helps you go, I'm not always here for short form platform. A lot of the women I work need to go long form, and they need the permission slip to hear that. Long form podcast, YouTube, maybe it's Facebook group replays. Who knows? Come in and we need to figure out where are the spaces and places, the playgrounds you want to spend your time and energy. Maybe you've completed at least one full course in the Daydream Library, or you've been coming to the weekly calls, which all the women are obsessed with, replays or live, and you're receiving the magic that happens in community. I just put an amazing post about up recently on my Instagram, Daydream Biz at Daydream Biz. And it was talking about watching and witnessing what 10 years of leading women in community has done. It's so good. It's fire. Go check that out. But here at this point, you've already taken a class. So when you come in, even if you're at the class level or the coaching level or the mentorship level, you get to work with me privately. You answer the onboarding questions and I start saying and directing you where to go next, what to watch. Most likely, I've either directed you to go watch the Idea Incubator and be part of that 9-part experience, or the Embodied Entrepreneur, which is its healing sister system, which helps us go back up through all the major blocks female entrepreneurs face when trying to get their work and their business out. Absolutely monumental. Okay. Or I said, go watch Soul Biz Lab. Soul Biz Lab is my baby. I love her. She is a spiritual business boot camp. 5 days that you can do over 5 weeks, but 5 days of action packed from A to Z, what to do, what you're here for, what the vision is, what your purpose is, a whole day on that, right? To how to put this together in an offer and how to get into the marketplace, what the marketplace is, what business is. I help you break all these things. So it's like a business boot camp and you're learning so much, but it's also very spiritually attuned. Oh, it's so good. So most likely I've said watch one of those things. There's 15 courses in there though, and over 150 classes and recordings. And I'm recording this summer of 2025. Can't imagine where we'll be by the end of the year or next year. But regardless, you finished something. And I want to highlight that by 8 weeks in, you finished something. You've likely connected with women in the group, in the mastermind, or in the chat, and you've maybe met some besties. Maybe you've started to make some collaborations happen. Maybe you just feel so freaking amazing that you can talk about weird shit in front of these women. Some of my clients say they love that they can go from past life persecution to sales paid strategy within a paragraph, within a sentence, right? We can literally go from the smutty, spicy books we're reading this summer to like really advanced strategy for women who are trying to go to 10K months because it's all connected. You don't have to go to one spiritual teacher over here and one business teacher over here. You actually get that all in this group, not only from me, but the women in it. This is a living, breathing experience. This is an environment. This is an ecosystem. This is a magical garden of other women who are adding to it. It's not just me. It's a collaboration. It's a collection of women out there doing the damn thing, baby. So this is at week 8 is when you start to realize I'm not alone anymore. I'm not alone anymore. And these people really see me. And when that happens, you actually get to be you. You get to start really calling forward that authentic version of you after 12 weeks. So now we're 3 months in. At this point, you've moved from learning to launching. Whether it's your first offer or your first email list or your first discovery call, you've either started and working through the idea incubator, embodied entrepreneur, maybe soul biz lab, and you're starting to implement those methods in how you show up day to day. Those are both very energetically shifting on a soulful and cellular layer, right? And it helps you around the blocks of fearing being seen, fear of failure, using your voice, tapping into your heart work, tapping into the willpower and the guts to show up and do the damn thing. So you're crushing that. You're overcoming that. But at 12 weeks, what happens is we're past that 40-day mark. And that's when you realize you didn't quit, you kept going. Now you're actually turning into the next level version of you, right? When we can get past that 40-day mark, which is significant in the brain, in the central nervous system to create new neurological pathways, we have come around the bend, right? We have set a new track where you have created a new habit, a new pattern around your purpose, around consistency, around showing up for your soul purpose, baby. You move through it. You're not just dreaming anymore. You're doing it. This is huge. After 4 months, you've got your rhythms now. You've been through a whole season. You're heading into a new season. We've got our map. We know where we're going. We know what we need to focus on. You've got data because you've just done a bunch of stuff. Now we've got things to play with. Now we get to have more fun. Now we get to create more, but also refine. You know how you work best, what seasons are for launching, which ones are for rest. You've maybe gotten your first clients and your first no's. I love those. Those are great. They teach us a lot, which is just as sacred as the yeses. You're showing up online. You're more confident. You've got more clarity. Your voice has gotten stronger. Your vision is more refined. My God, right? You're not outsourcing your power anymore. You're not leaking your energy anymore. You're following your soul compass and what's working. And this is the actual visionary basis of my work. My business is called Tracking North Co. I'm here to help you track towards your North Star with a myriad of systems that help you tap in to your authenticity, to your unique design here on the planet, to your specific frequency and soul purpose that you came here for on the planet. Like that's my work. So by month 4, you're in it. You're embodying that. You are that. Your energy is magnetic at this point. Things are changing. People are turning towards you right? People are starting to come out of the woodwork and present. People are talking about you. They're sharing about your work. Now your energy is permeating on the land and out across the sea, baby. I teach you how to do all that because you're finally aligned with your own truth. Within 4 months, give me 4 months, and I will show you that you will come out of that more aligned to your own truth. After 6 months, you're not the same person you were when you started, energetically, cellularly. Listen, yes, it's still you, but it's way different. You've built an actual structure around your business. At this point, you've probably got some offers. You're clear about your pricing. You're aligned with that. You've got content coming out of you or running through you. You've got systems that feel aligned with who you are. You know how to create things. You're learning and at this point, selling them. You support your people, right? You've figured out how to support your vision and your mission. And you've learned how to rest in between. This is a big one, my friend. You're not chasing the algorithm. You're not jumping onto all these trends. You're listening to your intuition and you're building from there. There's a groundedness now. There is an anchoring. By 6 months in of consistently showing up for yourself, you've anchored into something. Maybe it's the earth, maybe it's the good green earth and the work you're here to do. Maybe it's your purpose, maybe it's your soul. Maybe you've really taken a seat at your soul level in your body, right? You're not trying to be like anyone else. By 6 months in, I can teach you how to become sovereign in your own soul because you're becoming more of you after 9 months. Now we get into the deep embodiment part. You've likely done a few rounds and a bunch of courses. Maybe now by 9 months, you're like, you know what you're selling now? You need sales pages. You've taken my masterful how to create a sales page in a day. So good. Even if you're using AI, you need to understand the psychology behind designing a sales page. You can take my methods and take that beauty and run it through your AI. PS, by the fall of 2025, I'm probably making a extra class for design a sales page in a day that helps you figure out how to use AI for that. However, if you don't know what you're selling, don't know what you're offering, and you don't understand the psychology behind all that, none of it's going to make any sense. And AI is really not going to be able to help you without giving you a bunch of words that you're trying to slap on something you don't understand how to use. So go watch that. These are the types of courses you have available in you, in the library, in the Daydream library, okay? At this point, you've definitely started healing patterns that were blocking your business, like perfectionism, paranoia, people pleasing, fear of being seen. You cracked open some new levels of self-trust and soul expression. Ah, so good, right? You're making decisions that feel good, that are aligned. You're scaling what works. You're in flow. You're not forcing. And your results are catching up to your energy after 1 year. All right, 1 year of rocking and rolling with me, 4 seasons with our community. You've built a business that is both profitable and purposeful. You've made money. You've learned how to sell. You've learned how to organize your time and energy in your offers. You've aligned your energy. You've aligned your focus, right? That is a really powerful anchoring tool. You've been held, you've been seen, you've been stretched, you've been supported. You've learned how to market, how to sell, how to show up, how to rest, how to receive. Hello. You found your voice. You've launched your offers. You've healed, you've evolved. You become the version of yourself that can hold this next level. You're living the dream, not because it's perfect, but because it's yours. And the best part, you've done it in community with other powerful, mystical, grounded, wise women who are walking the path beside you. And now you become the inspiration for the next woman walking through the doors. And you're the one giving advice. And you're the one in support system. And you're the one reaching out for this. And you're the one helping with that. Because this is how we rise together. That was my tagline a long time ago. Together we rise. And it still feels literally more potent today than it did 5 years ago. So listen, if this is where you're at, if this is what you've been sitting on, right? What is the dream you've been sitting on, actually? I'd love to hear that from you. What is the dream you've been sitting on? What is the idea that's been tugging at your soul for years or months? Most likely, some people it's decades. Listen, they run away from you. If you're not going to action out it, it's going to find the right person who wants to do it. Because the ideas that are coming to you, they have their own frequency, they have their own blueprint, they have their own soul contract to be on the planet. So they're looking for the right creator. Is it you? If it's not you, you need to let it go. If it's not you, and if it is you and you said no for years, guess what? It's going to go, this needs to happen. I need to find the right person who's going to open up the shop, write that book, create this thing, do this healing in this area, in this land, right? So there is some there is some ability to take action that needs to happen. If you are choosing to say yes to this vision, so right now on this episode, in this call, can you just say yes or no to that idea that's been tugging at your soul? If you're saying no, let it go. Let someone else do this. It's not yours, but it needs to be made. So if it is you and you'd be so pissed if someone else did it, you say yes to it now. You get into ceremony with it now. I teach you how to do that in the Idea Incubator, right? I'm here to help you actually do something this year. Not just talk about it, not just dream about it, do something about it. From dream to done is what I like to tell my clients. If you are feeling ignited by this talk here today, Daydream Business School is waiting for you. This is your year. This is your vision. This is your soul's next right step. I'm inviting you to walk with us together. So we are in summer right now. We are still having summer enrollment period. Anyone who signs up at class level, that starts at $97 a month. For $97 a month, you get access to everything I just said, plus a 28-page human design report all about yourself. Oh my God, the geeking out we do. I also pull that into our seasonal strategy method. So really you're getting like human design and business strategy along with the seasonal strategy method. You will be so locked and loaded after that first call with me. You will be busy for months, right? You will have the map. You'll have a yearly map regardless. You'll know exactly what you're doing. And you have access to me on Fridays. The support calls are absolute favorites. They are so much fun and you can catch them live. And a lot of women like to listen to the replay like a podcast. All right. While you're out in your day or cleaning or at home with your kids or in the field, like we literally have master gardeners in this group. So like wherever you are, you can listen in live or you can watch the replay. And if you need more than that, if you're ready to take your business to the next level, I have mastermind calls on Tuesdays. Those are for women who are ready to take things to the next level. The next level up too is that you can get a private session with me added on. If you're like, oh my God, I need this Jamie Gray Soulfire in my life on a monthly basis, join the crew, join the crowd who also needs it. So that you can get access to, plus all the classes and everything in level 1 I've already talked about, for only $247 a month. That is, I don't know. It's a phenomenal deal. I'll let you know that. I'm not going to be able to pull this off for much longer. This is an offer on the table that might not be available come 2026. So here's your sign to be one of the last few people, the last few women who fill up my calendar before I can't handle that anymore, or it goes up to $500 a month. Just being completely honest with you guys. I just had 3 women sign up for it this month. So I will be readdressing my calendar situation come fall. And then if you want everything from all the masterminding I just said and the Tuesday calls to everything in the school, to all the Friday support calls, to a private session with me, like everything, that goes up to $447 a month. All right. So these are phenomenal deals for you. I have accessible levels open to everyone. Let each level stretch you depending on where you're at, but dedicate a year to this. You need a year. Stop coach hopping. Stop running around with your head chopped off, thinking you're going to learn this for free on YouTube University, LOL, right? On Instagram or TikTok, my friend. Dedicate a year. Shit or get off the pot and see what happens. All right. Thank you for listening to this episode. Love you guys so much. Excited to see who comes in, and we'll see you soon. Bye.